Taurus, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. This is a reading for Taurus, placements of Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you. However, I hope there will be something of value for each of you to take with you. Nonetheless, we're using the Bad Girl Tarot this week. And we're asking a question about a crossroads. So where in your life are you at a crossroads and a choice needs to be made? Now, of course, there are many choices that can be made in any situation, but we're going to look at two of the possible choices and then explore with Spirit a little bit further, see what the Divine has to say about what happens with each choice, the values of each choice, try to get a read on whether there's any clear guidance as to which direction to go in from this crossroads. First card out is going to be your question around a crossroads. Knight of Cups. This is an offer of love, a romantic offering that has arrived in your life. And let's see about our two choices. This can be a message coming in, which is an offer of love. It could be some action that someone takes that shows you that they are interested in you. It's our first choice here for Taurus. Knight of Pentacles. Second option. Knight of Pentacles here reading like someone who's really in control, very much has their own bag. They are capable of taking care of themselves. They don't need material, financial assistance in any way. Somebody who has kind of a leadership quality about them may or may not be open to an offer of love. They kind of have it all settled for themselves. They know what they want, and they've made a life, and they, don't really focus so much on that love stuff anymore. It's about keeping themselves in a nice, secure place instead. Or Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, that's not much of a choice, is it? Ten of Cups in reverse is sort of accepting that you don't have emotional fulfillment and that you won't necessarily have it. That doesn't feel right, though, in this situation. So you have somebody who is interested in pursuing a relationship with you, in professing their affection for you. And on the one hand, you have the option of being financially independent and secure in your material existence. And in the other, you have the sense that it's not emotionally fulfilling. Let's explore this further because I'm not really reading clearly how that works. So, Spirit, for the Ten of Pentacles, what do we have for clarifying cards for Taurus? Ten of Pentacles, clarifying cards. Maybe this Ten of Cups in reverse is the path you're choosing because you don't feel an emotional fulfillment at this time. The King of Pentacles, we have the Star, and we have the Five of Wands. So the feeling that if you go in this direction where you just sort of focus on not that love offer, but more on your stability, you have a feeling of hope and faith that something is coming in the future. But you also have a little bit of a tension with other people. Now that tension could lead to you progressing, getting ahead in some way, because that tension isn't yours, it's other people's tension. What about the Ten of Cups in reverse? What do we have there for Taurus? This love offer, by the way, could perhaps be just a sign of affection, that someone is telling you that they really appreciate you and that they really like having you around, that they really want you to be on their team. And that could be a work thing. It doesn't have to be romantic. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. this path, whatever it is, you feel like you haven't gotten your emotional fulfillment yet, and what you have been investing in isn't growing. So maybe this is a choice between two people, or this is a choice between two opportunities. Can I get some more on that Ten of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit? More guidance on the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse side. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's opportunity coming, but it's so slow. Queen of Wands. You feel very passionately about this, but your emotions are in check. You're in control of your emotions. You're not overreacting in any way. You're not being, you're deeply passionate and you want what you want and you're going to go get it, because the Queen of Wands always gets what she wants. But the King of Cups tells me that you're not having, passionate outbursts. You're not overly emotional. You're not getting too deeply affected, externally showing this deep emotion that you feel. You're very calm. You're like calm waters, but you do feel deeply everything you feel. And then we have the Tower. I feel like on this side, it's much more, it hits much more deeply with you. Whatever this path is, this choice, when this offer is made, you go after it because you don't feel emotionally fulfilled right now. You want that passion. You want that spark, that fire. You don't feel like what you've been doing is really going to lead to the result you want. You know the opportunity is coming. It's just slow. You feel like you're in control of your emotions more on this side, but you're willing to burn it all down if you need to. Okay? Now this is, the Tower can sometimes be seen, many times can be seen as something that shakes your foundation. And usually it's not something that's in your control, but it's almost like you're calling it to you here because you're not satisfied and you know you could be. I almost get the feeling that you've had this Ten of Cups and you don't have it now and you want it back in some way. You want that feeling. But let's look a little more at the other side, where you're focused on just, your financial well-being, your hope that things will get better in the future, and other people being kind of bickering around you. The Empress, you don't feel like you're in your power now. You feel like you can sustain yourself and you can lead and you can make money or have enough resources around you. You can have enough security, but you don't feel like you're really in your power. You're missing that complementary energy in your life. Yeah. You're missing celebration and connection and fun and the feeling that you're making some progress in your life. Anything further over there for Taurus? Nothing coming out. Can we have some clarification on the Knight of Cups? It's a new beginning. It's a fresh new start. That Knight of Cups, that offer that's coming in for you, that acknowledgement of someone valuing you, someone appreciating you. It's a fresh beginning. It takes a leap of faith, perhaps, because there's still a lot of unknowns. Yeah, this could be work or relationship, really. I'm not getting a strong sense one way or the other. A couple of finishing cards here. We have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a couple, perhaps. And the Page of Cups is sort of like an initial show of romantic interest and yeah, it kind of feels like a relationship reading now. It doesn't have to be. I mean, it could still be someone that you work with or someone that wants to work with you that's really digging your scene. And this couple could be, business partners that together you really have a good financial outcome, or it could be a sense of a romantic couple where you're just really financially stable, both of you, and then you come together and you're able to really enjoy life together because you both have your own, financial, material stability as you come into this. But it's interesting. It seems like there is a new opportunity here for you, a fresh new start. It requires you to take a leap of faith. And it never feels bad. Well, I shouldn't say that. I guess sometimes it could, but as a general rule, it feels good when people tell us that they appreciate us. So, pretty interesting reading for you this week, Taurus. I hope that it's helpful as you're approaching your decision making and going forward. Again, there are many options. These are just two, but you might find that there's actually an option where you don't have to choose. That you have the passion and the financial material stability. Maybe there's a third option here for you, because I get the sense you wouldn't want to be separated from your sense of your power. But at the same time, you want that emotional fulfillment and the passion. A lot of queens on the board here. We've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Is there a third queen? I felt like there were three queens. Well, there's the Empress, and she's like all of the queens combined. It's interesting. It really is. I feel like you're having some good conversations this week, Taurus, where you get to clarify for yourself, where you get kind of the acknowledgement that somebody digs what you do and how you are and who you are, and you get to decide which way you want to go. It's pretty cool stuff. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing this time with me. And if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so, please. And we'll see you next time. Blessings.